It's the Celebrity Buzz with a freaking Rika on Power 101.7.
All right, 6:38, Celebrity Buzz. A lot of stuff going on today on a Friday. Jess, what you got?
Here we go. Christina Aguilera, Lionel Richie, Maluma, Lenny Kravitz, Mark Ronson, Meryl Streep, and also Oprah Winfrey will be among the presenters at the Grammys this Sunday. Several are up for awards themselves. Ronson has 5 nominations for his work on the Barbie soundtrack. Maluma is up for Best Latin Pop Album for Don Juan. And Streep is up for Best Audiobook Narration for Big Tree. They joined previously announced performers Burna Boy, Luke Combs, Billie Eilish, Billy Joel, Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo, Travis Scott, SZA, U2, and many more. So the 66 Grammys will air live on CBS and Paramount Plus this Sunday at 8 p.m.
Wow.
All right, so good luck right there if you have the opportunity to watch it. Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo and Drake and BTS, they're among the major artists being removed from TikTok after their label, Universal Music Group, failed to reach a music licensing agreement.
Yeah, now, I'm sorry to cut you off, but we talked a little bit about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Is this like the perfuming of TikTok?
What do you mean, perfuming?
Because TikTok, I don't know. I feel like TikTok's always been like that app where anything goes. And I'm not saying like that's always a good thing with like, you know, I'm talking about with music. You know, obviously, you know, like that's not a good thing when it comes to like fake stuff and, you know, AI and with hate speech or nothing like that. I don't mean anything like that because what X has done is just crazy. But what I'm saying is like as far as the music goes, you were always able to just like nothing was copyrighted. Like, you know, with like Facebook and IG and some of these apps, it's like, oh my gosh, they like meet your videos and they're so strict on it. TikTok has always been kind of like an open forum where you can just play music. Now, all of a sudden, it's a thing.
Well,
and now, like, Universal Music Group and the rights, and here come, you know,
got to get paid.
Yeah, and it's like, God, here we go.
Well, apparently, other platforms like TikTok pays, but they don't pay anything near what other platforms pay.
Okay.
So the company is claiming that TikTok is offering to pay its artists and songwriters at a rate that is a fraction of the rate that is similar to other major social platforms and what they pay.
That's crazy. I just hope that this is not like the start of dumbing
TikTok
down
responded,
being able to have like music on there.
TikTok responded, calling UMG's claims a false narrative created out of greed. And as of this writing, no deal has been announced, and all of the music licensed by UMG will be removed from TikTok in the coming days.
But I'll be honest with you, like TikTok, I mean...
So Universal Music Group, if they're an artist under them, you won't be able to use their music.
And that's one of the biggest.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest.
Look, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Drake.
BTS.
BTS, yeah.
So, and the list goes on and on.
Wow. And... I mean, there's been songs that have been discovered, artists who have been discovered just because of TikTok. So, I mean, that's just a crazy.
Well, if it's anything under a Universal Music Group.
Wow.
And if TikTok and them don't come to an agreement because other platforms are paying more.
Yeah.
So it sounds like TikTok has to say, okay, we'll pay you the same that they're paying.
And I didn't see any of this, but I heard about it. Don't do a lot of fact checking, but I heard about Mark Zuckerberg being questioned the other day, like up on the Hill again.
Oh, and?
Some of these politicians are wilding.
What, the questions?
And telling him he's got blood on his hands and all this.
Oh, it got like that?
Yeah. From what I understand. I have to pull up some clips.
Wow.
But some of these politicians are wilding.
Usually Mark Zuckerberg, he holds his own, though.
Yeah.
He does pretty good.
But is that like... I mean, that's almost like getting pissed at the car manufacturer because he had an accident, right? Like something.
Well, what were they saying? What are they like?
There was a tragedy that happened, from what I understand.
Oh.
On social media.
All right.
And they're telling him that he's got blood on his hands. It's his fault.
Goodness.
And that he's like ruining kids and all this.
What's his response back? What is he even... Oh, gosh.
Well, Senator.
Yeah, he gets all like he gives back an answer, right? I know.
Well, Senator, I'll have to get back with you on
I
that.
have to look it up and just watch and get caught up on it.
That was like the whole thing.
But I know before when I've seen him, I always thought he did pretty well and held his own.
What happened to parenting your kids?
Gosh, I know.
So.
Okay, well.
What else you got, Jess?
A new marketing study found that young women are loving the NFL more than ever thanks to the romance of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Yeah. More women and get involved in the NFL, which I thought they already were, but.
Oh my God.
Wow.
64% of millennial and Gen Z women had a really good opinion of the NFL in December, and that's at an all-time high. So we're going to keep our eyes on that romance. And then Keke Palmer is looking at the possibility of retiring from Hollywood. The Nope actor told Teen Vogue in an interview published on Tuesday, "The timer has started. I think it's because I just haven't felt it yet," she told the outlet. "But the timer, I know that it's around the corner. I don't know when exactly, but it is around the corner. I love to perform, but is that something that can last forever? I think I always would wonder, is it something that, time's out," she added, while also noting that some people do act for their entire careers, but if you were a lawyer, you would want to get a partner, right? "I just don't understand how it all works. I don't believe in gatekeeping. I don't believe in holding everything in, and we'll see, but the timer is ticking." Wow.
Okay.
I love her.
6:45. It's a Bill and Jessica show. We got sports on the way. Here's Flo Millie. Good morning.